Hello, guys. How y'all doing? Good. Yeah. I did. Oh yeah, yeah. I still have it. Yeah. Still flying her. Oh, good. You guys bring that new Pellini over there? Which one?
I'm sorry? There's a little sticker that has all the specs and prices and stuff. Right there. About the seat. It's about 12. 11, 8.
New Pellini 2000 from Fresh Breeze. Really nice, light. Wow, I like it. I've been flying a Simo ever since I got into this. Thinking about looking for a new motor, looking for something a little lighter, and this is pretty decent. Great to see Fresh Breeze here showing off her stuff. Hey guys, sitting here looking at the Titanium. They came back out with their Fresh Breeze did. Talking about the crank issues that Fresh Breeze had, or actually the Simo had, and just found out that they actually have a new upgrade, or an upgrade ignition module and also flywheel, and all of their new Simo 122 is actually going to come out with it, which I'll give you a look at it right now. Supposedly that had a lot to do with what was going on as far as the cranks breaking and stuff, so I'll let you take a look at it here. This is the electronic ignition box they just came out with, or actually had it out the way I understand, just sitting here talking to the Fresh Breeze sponsor or whatever. And also they got a new flywheel, which is actually lighter. So hopefully there will be no more issues with the broken crankshaft. So, but we'll talk about that more later. Some nice stuff here in the Fresh Breeze booth. Really nice stuff. Talking EPG radio. Another Renegade tent here. Talking to Rick. Going to talk about his, well, most of us say all plastic, but I know it's reinforced and all that. We're going to kind of look at it a little closer, talk to him about it, and see what we can find out. Rick, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
All right, man. Nice. Of course, I've seen your YouTube setup, or your little YouTube thing, and get a little bit more information about what inspired you to build the I guess first plastic reinforced, I'll say.
Yeah.
Paramotor.
Okay. Well, it's not like I just got into plastic. This is my business.
Okay.
I'm a plastic injection molder. I actually invented the Flowbee, the vacuum hair cutting system called the Flowbee.
Yes, yeah.
So I do all my own tooling, and I'm already in the business of doing this, so I decided to make a plastic paramotor because I'm an avid paramotorist. And I did a lot of research on plastics and stuff, tensile strength, compared it to aluminum, and this plastic, this glass reinforced, pound to pound, is stronger than aluminum. So I thought, all right, I'll go ahead and invest in the tooling. I made my own tooling. It would have cost someone a lot of money, but I made my own. So it cost a lot of money still, but more of my time than anything else. It took me about 3 months to design it. It took me another 3 months to make my molds, and then it took me another 2 months to modify my molds to where I'd add plastic. When my first pieces that came out, I would do structural breaking tests on them, and they'd snap, so I'd add plastic where it broke. So I'd add plastic, shoot another part, break it, add plastic. Like this piece right here is part of the hoop. It went through about 6 mold modifications. Right? So it ended up, the mold modifications took just about as long as it did to make the original molds before I had to add plastic. I wanted to make it as lightweight as possible, and then I would add plastic to it where I needed to. So it ended up being about 6 pounds more than what I wanted, but it is now extremely robust, and that was my main objective, was to make something that's really tough. And if you were to go out and break something, like say this hoop piece, $50.
Oh, compared to,
Or if you break this, $50. And if someone has one of these as an extra part, one of these as an extra part, you got the whole cage. This is the exact same part all the way around. And then this part here will go any position. So
have you been in paramotoring before? I mean, have you?
Yes.
How long have you been paramotoring?
I have approximately, I'm going on 500 hours now. I've been doing it for a little over 3 years.
Okay.
And I started off with a little 100cc Snap 100. And after that, I said, okay, I love this sport. I'm a multi-engine instrument-rated pilot. I've owned 2 airplanes, and I'm having more fun with this than with the airplane. It's all about low and slow and just having a good time. Anybody can pretty much do it. Go ahead.
Viveros motor, is that correct? Or why the engine?
Okay, this particular engine, pound for pound, is the lightest with one of the most thrust for the weight. The weight is always an issue with paramotoring. So I wanted, and the simplicity of this engine.
Okay.
This engine is a pull start. It has no electrical components for like electric start. I went from electric starting ones, and I decided I didn't want to have to buy for maintenance, which I do is a lot of maintenance. When they break, you got to fix it.
Right.
So I wanted to
The plastic doesn't make it any lighter.
amount of maintenance.
The plastic frame. It doesn't make it any lighter, just different.
Yeah, it's getting a pretty good record. It has had some problems because they're working on
Sorry?
getting fixed, such as the full starter. They've had some kind of problems with it. I'm replacing all the pulls and springs in those. Working out their little problems. No major engine problems.
I don't
Gas
know.
pound is great motor.
Yeah.
All the guys that are doing the competition and stuff is becoming
He does
extremely
put oil
popular
on.
with
Oh,
the guys,
really?
the competitors. And that's because of the thrust of the weight.
No.
They have to take off running. That's the get-go on their takeoff. So they got to have a good, dependable, lightweight, very thrusty engine.
That way they ain't
So
gonna
how long did it take to break one of these down?
See?
I know I've seen on the video there was, you basically pulled it out of the case and put in, but how long time to break that?
When if you buy one of these, you receive it in 2 boxes. And if you watch my video and then you go and put it together, I've had some people tell me they've done it in 30 minutes. Mounting the engine and putting it together. It assembles very easily. The only main thing that takes a little bit of time is you have to mount the engine. Everybody mounts the engine with my mount. So other than that, I could have this whole thing broke down into a box in about 5 minutes.
Wow. I noticed you're really, we were talking a little bit about the netting, nice netting you got here. It covers all the areas and stuff.
Well, I'm a major netting advocate. I have a buddy that has 1 thumb. And my experience seen with netting that's not very good. My other paramotor just had strings pulled across, and I've lost my right brake handle into my prop once. And that caused me to hit the ground real hard. Fortunately, it was on takeoff. I was only about 10 feet up. What happened is that I was running, and I hit in the air about 10 feet, and I released my brake. There's some tension on it. And with that tension that was on it, it went just swung it back into the prop, and I just hit the ground. Boom. Nothing happened to me on that one. I was lucky that I didn't hurt something, but I was very, very fortunate on that one. So, but now with this particular netting, there's no way that would ever happen to me.
And the paramotor comes with a APCO harness. Very nice setup you have here, Rick. Cool, very cool. Man, good stuff. Give me your website.
The website is paramotor-renegade.com. Or you can go to paramotor-extreme.com. Or you can go to badassparamotor.com.
There you go.
I got all 3 of them.
All right. Excellent, man. Thanks a lot. Guys, go check it out. Very nice. I got a chance to sit in. It felt real nice and comfortable. Thanks a lot.
Okay, well, it's a pleasure, and have a good one. Keep flying.
Thanks, guys.